you can get to a point when you become enlightened or you've been awakened to the fact that you could have done well in your own country, that you're still feeling guilty and bad. But I just want you to understand that throughout human history, sometimes you can make it through changing your geography. I mean, if you look at history, human beings has always been the same. Apparently, the origins for Ghana is we were from Senegal, apparently. And obviously, there's different stories about people migrating from the north and everything, settling in Accra, elsewhere, Nigerians. So, looking at it throughout history, human beings, wherever they think another place is better, they've traveled to. And I think that point needs to be made. It's always been in the 1600s. That Before moved, invested in the navy and moved around. That's why from Portugal all the way down, a lot of Europeans about West Africa, South Africa, all over Africa as well, because there was a need, because there was hunger, or there was a need to kind of make much more riches. So us following the same pattern is almost the same as it's always been, where human beings kind of travel around for greener pastures, so I think there's no need to kind of feel bad about it. Whether it's good or bad, I don't know, or whether the levels of people, it looks to me like certain amount of people went, not the volumes in which everyone kind of need to go, or did they not know about it? If the rest of the Portuguese or the rest of Europeans, and if they knew about the value, and certainly throughout history, from the 1100s and 1300s, if you study European history, as more people were discovering it, that there's a lot of gold around here, and much more people were starting to go there. So it's always been the same. Human beings, whenever they find, if you look down the Nile as well, people travel there, settle there, kind of wherever something's happening, down the ships, Liverpool, Portsmouth, near the coastal areas in West Africa. So wherever there's business, wherever there's an influx of business or international commerce, human beings have always gone in there as well. So I think we get to a point that when we feel bad at not being where you want to be, we should also remember that there's a saying that change your geography, change your life. That might be true, that might not be true, I don't know. But it looks like statistically, it hasn't been business, it hasn't been self-help books, it hasn't been listening to motivational speaking, it's actually been traveling that makes it. And also, my angle is traveling back home can also make you as well. Changing your geography is not always one way, meaning coming the other way. The people that came down the other way, it sounds to me that they've made much more riches. You understand? So also consider going back home as well. That can also be a path, to kind of be rich as well, including the rest of it that goes with it. Family unit, your culture, and everything that kind of goes along with it as well. So don't feel too discouraged, or don't think it's too late. You can also make it back home as well, and that's why we make these videos. We're all learning through. Whoever has managed to make it as well, share so that people can know what to do when they go home as well. And when I do also, I'll share as well, so that many people, if you feel like staying, stay. But if you feel like making the journey back home, always remember that through history, people have always done that as well. You can go back home and make it, as loads of people have, loads of cultures have come to Africa and still made it, and so that can include us as well. It's possible.